Sometimes when you're struggling the hardest, the people closest to you freeze. They stand still, they watch, and it feels like no one is coming. But then God sends help from the most unexpected place. Today, we're diving into a real life story from the wild, where an animal fought alone for survival until something incredible happened. And this story might just be your story too. Halfway through this video, I'll show you the exact moment when help came rushing in and how God used unlikely heroes to rewrite the ending. The African savanna. A scorching sun above, a herd of wildebeests gathers at the edge of a watering hole. But beneath the surface, danger waits. A massive crocodile, nearly invisible in the muddy water, lurks silently. One wildebeest steps in, then another, and then snap. The crocodile explodes from the water, clamping down on the leg of a female wildebeest. She screams in agony. The water churns red. She's being dragged toward death. And yet, no one moves. Her herd, her own kind, stands still, frozen, afraid, powerless. The crocodile pulls harder. The wildebeest fights back. Her leg, twisted, blood pouring. Each second that passes, her strength fades. And here's the painful truth. Sometimes the people closest to you will watch you struggle and not step in. Not because they don't care, but because they're scared too. The crocodile's strength doubles in the water. If it gets her fully submerged, it's over. She digs her hooves into the dirt. She's not giving up, but it's a losing battle. Until, from the distance, a thunder of hooves, not wildebeests, two rhinos, charging full speed toward the scene. They weren't family, they weren't expected, but they were sent. The crocodile sees them and panics. It releases its grip and slithers back into the water. The wildebeest, trembling and bleeding, limps back to land. And just like that, she's saved. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like that wildebeest? Fighting alone, dragged toward despair, while others just watched. What if the people you counted on the most were silent in your darkest moment? Would you give up? Or would you hold out long enough for God to send his help? This isn't just an animal story. This is biblical. Joseph was betrayed by his brothers. David was hunted by Saul. Even Jesus was left alone in Gethsemane while his closest friends slept. Sometimes abandonment is part of the breakthrough, because when others leave, God shows up. Now, let's hear what some people said about this story. 1. I've never seen rhinos protect a wildebeest before. That had to be God. 2. This reminded me of when strangers helped me during my worst time. I cried watching this. 3. Proof that divine help comes from unexpected places. Let's carry on. So the wildebeest limped away, wounded, yes, but alive. Your scars don't mean you were defeated. They mean you survived. And those rhinos? They didn't need applause. They didn't need to be thanked. They just did what they were meant to do. They showed up. Let's open it up. Have you ever been rescued by someone unexpected? Have you ever been the rhino in someone else's story? Drop your story in the comments. You never know who it might encourage. If this story moved your heart, like this video. Share it with someone who's struggling right now, and most importantly, don't forget, you are never truly alone. God is always moving. And in the next episode, we'll explore the Bible story that mirrors this exact scene and the surprising lesson it holds for today. When my father and mother forsake me, the Lord will take me up. Psalm 27:10. Before you go, I want to remind you of one thing. No matter what you're facing, no matter who walked away, God is still here. He sees you, He will protect you, and He will send help, even if it comes from where you least expect. So make sure to subscribe if you want more powerful, faith-filled stories like this. Leave a comment if this message touched your heart, and share it with someone who needs to hear that they are not alone. I pray you have a peaceful, powerful week ahead, and that you walk boldly knowing, if God is for us, who can be against us? Romans 8:31. God bless you, and see you in the next video.